Actually going to move from the creepy movie to the kind of like a realistic thing, marriage. Life isn't always smooth sailing when it comes to being married, but that doesn't mean it can't be funny. Alex actually spoke to a couple of characters from one of the hit shows on FX.
Well, it's been said that every couple has their own private insanity that only they understand. And that couldn't be more true than in the show Married, that's in its second season and airs Thursdays on FX. The two lead actors, Nat Faxon and Judy Greer, join me now. Good morning to you both.
Hi.
Good morning. It's nice to have you on. So let's start with you, Judy. Ladies first. Tell us about the show Married.
Well, I liked that you said that their own private insanity. I like that description. I think that our show is it's a voyeuristic show. You're watching this, you feel like you're in the room with these people when they're doing the stupid things that they're doing. But I think it's a really dark and honest portrayal of what it's like to be married and to have kids and struggling with your identity in your family and outside of your family. And I think my favorite thing people tell me about the show is how relatable it is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's definitely the best part, is that it's so real. Now, Nat, let us into your mind a little bit. What's it like to be married to Judy?
Not easy. It is wonderful, but terrible. But I adore her, but it's very hard. No, it is, it's very awesome. Similar to my own life.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like the show, my fake life and my real life are sort of intertwined now. I feel like Judy makes me do things that her real husband should be doing, but instead I'm supposed to be doing them because I'm her fake husband.
Well, because when we're shooting the show, we spend more time with each other than we do our real spouses, which can be problematic.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of working relationships, it is like being in a marriage. Now, Judy, what's it like to be married to Nat?
It is. Yeah. I can't imagine actually being married to Nat.
Judy's a fantastic actress.
We would have been divorced. I mean, I would have annulled the marriage, I think.
Oh, man, that's harsh.
You would have said no.
Or hired an assistant. I think that, yeah.
Now,
He's great.
On our show, we have a relationship.
End on that. Just end on that.
He's great, period.
We have a relationship expert that comes on our show from time to time, and she says that secrets are okay to keep in a relationship sometimes, and it's actually good for it. So what would Russ and Lena say about that?
Ooh. I think Russ would be totally in favor of that, especially when he says that he's going somewhere and then goes somewhere else and does something else. So I think
that Lena would be in favor of me keeping secrets and her husband having no secrets.
It's funny how you differ.
Yeah.
Now,
Totally
tell
fair.
us about the rest of the cast. You have a wonderful array of people on there.
Oh my God. We
do.
We have, well, Sarah Burns is a new character on our show this season, and she's incredible. She's weird and pretty and funny and dark, and she's playing a love interest to Brett Gelman, a friend of mine from my job at school. We have John Hodgman back. Obviously, Brett Gelman is back, being a lovable maniac, and like our secret weapon, Paul Reiser, is back with us, thankfully, being like classing up, I guess, our whole company,
legitimizing our cast,
our weird carny group.
Oh, man, another harsh thing. Now, what can people expect for the rest of season 2?
Nat?
I think this season I would say we're probably more united in what obstacles we face.
Seems like we're fighting with other people instead of each other.
A little bit more, yeah. Not to say that we don't have
we
our
still fight with
moments,
each other, yeah.
But I think there is probably a little more connectedness in our relationship and our marriage, and in dealing with mothers and in-laws and crazy stalking neighbors,
teenage daughters.
I think we're a little bit more like trying to make this work as a team.
Right. When you get a big group of people together, you're not always going to agree, but if you're passionate, you're going to make it happen. Guys, thank you so much for coming on with us, and congratulations on the show.
Thanks for
very
having
much.
us.
Appreciate it.
All right, and stay where you are. The Morning Blend will be right back.